Before you continue, take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, exhale fully. Feel your awareness returning to this moment. What I'm about to reveal is not for everyone. It is for the chosen ones, those who feel a quiet fire within, those who sense a power lying dormant, waiting to be awakened. The world may not understand you, may try to distract you, or even diminish your presence. But the truth is, inside you is a dangerous power, one that can transform your life, command attention, and make you unstoppable. If you are ready to step into your true strength, stay with me. Your awakening begins now. Awakening the chosen within is not a sudden event. It is a gradual unfolding, like a seed breaking through the soil, quietly, patiently, without announcing itself to the world. There comes a moment in the life of every chosen one when the familiar no longer feels fulfilling. When the routines, relationships, and roles that once seemed comfortable begin to feel constraining, you realize something profound. You were not born to follow. You were born to lead, not in the sense of commanding others, but in the sense of mastering yourself. The first sign of awakening is often subtle. You feel a pull inward, a quiet dissatisfaction with the ordinary, a sense that there is something within you that has not yet been fully realized. You may not understand it at first, but your soul knows. This awakening begins with awareness. The world teaches you to conform, to chase fleeting pleasures, to react to fear. But the chosen one begins to question. The chosen one begins to notice patterns of thought and behavior that have kept them small. They see how their energy has been scattered by worry, distraction, or the opinions of others. They notice the mind's habit of replaying past failures or projecting imagined fears into the future. They notice that this constant motion steals peace and clarity. And in that noticing, they awaken. The first flicker of power stirring quietly inside them. This power is not loud, not aggressive. It is the still, steady flame of presence, the ability to observe without being consumed, the ability to respond rather than react, the ability to move through life with awareness. But awakening is rarely comfortable. The chosen one often experiences isolation because the world does not recognize their inner transformation. People may misunderstand their intentions, criticize their silence, or challenge their new sense of direction. But this solitude is necessary. It is in these moments of inner quiet that the mind grows strong, that the spirit refines itself, that the soul remembers its true purpose. The chosen one learns to trust this inner voice over the chatter of the crowd, trusting that the path ahead, though unseen, will lead to mastery and fulfillment. Fear and doubt will attempt to mask this awakening. The mind will question whether this power is real, whether you are worthy, whether you can stand alone. But these fears are merely tests, opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Each time you resist the pull to conform, each time you choose awareness over distraction, each time you embrace solitude, instead of seeking approval, you nurture the dormant power within. Your dangerous power lies not in what you can take from the world, but in what you cultivate inside yourself, the calm clarity, confidence, and unshakable presence that arises when you no longer feed fear and doubt. The chosen one begins to notice that life itself starts to shift around them. They no longer need to force opportunities or chase recognition. Their presence commands attention, not because they demand it, but because they have aligned with their true nature. The world begins to respond to the energy of someone who has remembered who they are, who refuses to be distracted by trivialities, who moves with purpose and clarity. Awakening the chosen within is the beginning of a journey that will test you, challenge you, and ultimately transform you. It requires patience because growth cannot be rushed. It requires courage because you must confront yourself before confronting the world. It requires faith because the path will not always be clear. But once you embrace this awakening, you will understand that the fire within you is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to illuminate the world. It is meant to burn through illusions. It is meant to activate the most dangerous power you have, the power of presence, awareness, and self-mastery. And when you remember this, you will realize you are no longer ordinary, you are chosen. The nature of your power is subtle, quiet, yet overwhelmingly potent. It is not something the world can see at first glance. Your most dangerous power is not strength measured by muscle or force. It is not manipulation or control. It is presence, the unshakable calm that radiates from a mind that has mastered itself. Those who are truly chosen carry a stillness that draws attention without effort. A calm mind, free from the constant pull of fear and distraction, is more powerful than any weapon, more influential than any status or wealth. When you cultivate this presence, you become untouchable, unpredictable, and unstoppable, because the world has no power over someone who has power over themselves. Presence is dangerous to those who feed on chaos, fear, or ignorance, because a calm, aware person cannot be manipulated or provoked easily. Most people react to life. They are pushed and pulled by emotions, opinions, or circumstances. But the chosen one responds. They observe first, then act. They move with awareness instead of reaction. This ability is what makes your power so formidable. It is invisible yet undeniable. It is felt, not seen. However, this power requires discipline. The world does not hand it to you freely. You must train your mind to remain centered, even when life becomes turbulent. You must confront your own thoughts, emotions, desires, and fears without judgment or avoidance. Most people avoid themselves. They distract, they entertain, they numb. But the chosen one faces the mind openly and honestly. When you see your own patterns clearly, you gain control over them. When you understand your triggers, you stop being controlled by them. The calm that arises from this clarity is what awakens your dangerous power. Your power is also rooted in awareness of energy. Each thought you think, each emotion you feel, each action you take either strengthens or weakens you. The chosen one becomes conscious of where they invest their energy. They stop giving it to distractions, negative people, or meaningless pursuits. They conserve it, focus it, channel it toward mastery and growth. When energy is aligned with intention, you become unstoppable. Every action becomes precise, every decision becomes clear, every presence becomes magnetic. Yet mastery of presence is not passive. It does not mean retreating from the world. It means engaging with the world from a higher place of awareness. When you speak with weight. When you move with purpose. Every interaction becomes an extension of your calm authority. Those who encounter you sense it instinctively. They may not understand it, but they feel it. Your power is alive in the subtlety of your being, not the noise of your words. To cultivate this presence, you must practice stillness daily. Not hours of distraction, but moments of deliberate awareness. Sit quietly. Observe your thoughts. Breathe fully. Follow your attention back to this moment again and again. When your mind wanders into fear, stress, or doubt, gently return it to awareness. This is the foundation of your dangerous power. The more you practice, the more automatic it becomes. Until calmness is not something you must create. It simply radiates from you naturally. Remember, this power is dangerous because it cannot be stopped once awakened. It cannot be faked. It cannot be borrowed. It belongs entirely to you. And when you move through life with this power, you realize that nothing outside of you can diminish it. Your presence is your weapon. Your awareness is your shield. Your calm is your force. Those who have mastered themselves carry a silent energy that transforms situations, commands respect, demands attention, and shifts the balance of every room they enter. Your most dangerous power lies in the fact that it exists within you right now, waiting for you to fully claim it. The path of activation is not for the faint of heart. It is a journey that requires courage, discipline, and unwavering commitment. To awaken your most dangerous power, you must first learn to walk alone, not in loneliness, but in conscious solitude. Solitude is where your energy is preserved, where your mind finds clarity, where your spirit connects to its true source. Most people fear being alone because they fear facing themselves. They distract, they chase, they numb. But the chosen one embraces solitude, knowing that every moment spent in awareness strengthens the power within. It is in silence, away from the noise of the world, that your energy begins to rise. Distraction is the enemy of activation. Social noise, meaningless debates, negative influences, and constant stimulation all pull you away from your center. To activate your dangerous power, you must identify what drains you and remove it. Energy is finite. Every thought, every conversation, every action either feeds or diminishes it. The chosen one becomes ruthless with their focus. They protect their energy, choosing only that which aligns with their growth, discipline, and purpose. This focus is not selfish, it is necessary. Just as a sword must be forged in fire to become sharp, your mind, body, and spirit must be refined in the stillness of conscious effort. Activation is also forged through discipline. Daily rituals, mindful practices, and repeated acts of mastery build the foundation of your power. Each time you choose to resist distraction, each time you choose presence over reaction, each time you persist when the world tempts you to quit, your power grows stronger. The body must be trained alongside the mind. Physical discipline, through exercise, breath work, or martial practice, strengthens not just the body but the will. A strong body supports a strong mind, and a strong mind supports a powerful presence. Mastery of self is inseparable from mastery of your environment. Patience is another essential element of activation. Your power will not awaken instantly. The world may tempt you to seek results, validation, or recognition before your inner work is complete. Resist this temptation. True power rises quietly, without fanfare. It is forged in repeated commitment, unseen efforts, and silent victories. Each moment you choose stillness over reaction, clarity over chaos. You sharpen your spirit and refine your presence. The world may not notice, but your energy is accumulating, layer by layer, until it becomes unstoppable. Activation also requires courage to face your own mind. Fear, doubt, and old patterns will challenge you relentlessly. The mind will whisper, "You are not ready, you are not enough." These are not enemies, they are tests. Every time you confront them with awareness instead of running, you reclaim your energy and fortify your inner strength. Your power grows not by avoiding discomfort, but by walking through it deliberately. Each time you choose to remain calm, disciplined, and present amidst internal or external chaos, you awaken a deeper level of energy, clarity, and influence. Finally, the chosen one realizes that activation is not about seeking power outwardly. It is about claiming it within. Your power rises in solitude, focus, discipline, and courage. It is silent yet undeniable. It is invisible yet felt. Once awakened, it radiates naturally, transforming your interactions, decisions, and presence. Every step, every breath, every choice becomes aligned with your highest potential. And in that alignment, you become unstoppable. Your most dangerous power is now fully alive, anchored in awareness, tempered by discipline, and ready to move through the world with purpose, clarity, and unshakable strength. Rising into your purpose is the culmination of awakening, discipline, and activation. Once your inner power has been claimed, once you have cultivated presence, clarity, and focus, your life begins to shift in ways that are both subtle and profound. The chosen one no longer moves with hesitation or uncertainty. Every action, every thought, every decision is informed by awareness, guided by purpose, and charged with energy. This is your most dangerous power, the ability to navigate the world from a place of calm authority, unshakable presence, and intentional action. When you rise into this state, the world itself begins to respond to you, not because you demand it, but because your energy commands it. To rise into your purpose, you must first understand what your purpose truly is. It is not the accumulation of wealth, status, or external recognition. True purpose comes from alignment with your highest self. It is the expression of your unique gifts, strengths, and vision. The chosen one understands that life is not something to survive, but something to shape consciously. Every challenge, every obstacle, every moment of resistance is a call to act with integrity, clarity, and power. This is what separates those who awaken their dangerous power from those who never realize their potential. The world cannot shake you once you know your purpose, because your energy is anchored in meaning. Rising into purpose requires courage, forgiveness, and resilience. You must release attachments to outcomes that no longer serve you. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, and fear of rejection are illusions that drain your energy. The chosen one sees them for what they are: obstacles that test their commitment to themselves. Every time you face these fears without surrendering to them, you grow stronger. Every time you act from clarity instead of reaction, you reinforce your inner authority. Purpose is not passive. It demands engagement, action, and deliberate choice. But it is also not aggressive. The power of a chosen one is like a river, strong, steady, and unstoppable, yet flexible enough to flow around resistance. As you rise into your purpose, you begin to attract people, situations, and opportunities that resonate with your energy. The world reflects your inner state. When you are aligned with your power, confident in your presence, and grounded in awareness, nothing external can destabilize you. You no longer seek validation, you create influence. You no longer chase success, you embody it. Every step you take, every word you speak, every decision you make resonates with the energy of someone who has mastered themselves. This is why your power is dangerous. It cannot be resisted by those who operate from fear or distraction. You move beyond the ordinary and enter a realm of influence and presence that few ever reach. Finally, rising into your purpose means embracing responsibility. Your power is not meant to be hidden or hoarded. It is meant to illuminate, transform, and inspire. You are called to act decisively, to lead by example, and to remain steadfast when the world falters. Your calmness in chaos becomes a beacon. Your awareness becomes guidance. And in this state, you realize that your dangerous power is not about dominance over others. It is mastery over yourself. You are no longer subject to the chaos of life. You are the force that shapes it. You have awakened, activated, and risen. And now, the world must respond. The chosen one has arrived, and nothing can stop them from fulfilling their destiny.